camera, even though it's lower quality. It's probably better for me, though. For you. For all of us. I have no eyebrows. I don't know if you know that. Like, overplucked them as a teenager, and they never grew back fully. So I at least penciled those in to make sure that I looked somewhat normal and presentable. I'll put on makeup later, but right now it isn't necessary. It would never make it anyway. I wish I was at Disney World today. I used to wish for Disneyland. I used to really long for Disneyland, and I haven't longed for Disneyland in a really long time. I'm distracted because there's a red bird outside and a really green tree, and it's super pretty. I wish it was a bird. Anyway, Disney World over Disneyland, because especially now, I feel like Disney World represents our family and us choosing us and just putting our family first. And when I say that, I mean me, Scott, and our children, and deciding that what was best for us was most important, and what made us happy was most important. And we've done that, and we've done that a lot. And it's one of the reasons why I'm happy it's there. Besides, Mickey-shaped food and smells and rides and characters and Epcot. Booze. My glasses are never clean. Ever. Like, I cannot get them clean. I just wipe them down and there's already stuff all over them, or there's existing stuff. I don't know. Scott has these monologues frequently where he talks about, I don't know what. His brain just goes all over the place. And I feel like he always brings it back to something positive. And I don't have anything positive. Other than the fact that my kids are downstairs. And they're happy and they're healthy. I just feel so stressed. And like I'm constantly living in a state of anxiety. And I have been living that way for probably close to 2 years, well over a year. And I'm going to even take COVID out of the equation, because I was never afraid of COVID. I was never afraid of things not being okay. I hated the fear and separation that it caused between people and families and friends. Just the massive division. I hated all of that. I was scared for probably about a month, going, what does it look like for us financially? And then I realized we were in a good position, and Scott worked for a good company, and we would be okay. And I wasn't worried anymore, but I've been worried for a really long time that things that I hold dear, promises that I've made to myself for my kids, and I'm not going to be able to keep those promises, and I'm not going to be able to do those things anymore. And I'm really mad about all of that. And I don't know how to move forward. And all I can think about this morning is scanning my magic band and seeing it light up green. and walking into a park. I don't even care what park. I just want to be there. I could walk around and drink water all day and not ride any rides and just look at people happy. Look at people mad too. There's some people, sometimes when they're mad at Disney, and I just laugh at them. Because I know in about 5 minutes, everything will be fine and they won't be mad anymore. I don't know why I'm sharing any of this. It's always in my head, and I don't really have anybody to talk to. Nobody to be honest with, and so this is my honesty, I guess. I worked out this morning for the first time in 3 weeks. I have good intentions every day. I want to work out. I want to work out and do things, and the thoughts that won't shut up in my brain take over, and my body stops working, and I can't do it. But I did it today, and I'm really proud of myself. But I've also been hiding in my room from the kids for like 2 hours because I keep crying on off and on. And I don't know what to say to them anymore. It's not like they ask a lot of questions, but there's a lot of things that we have to say no to. And Harlow specifically doesn't understand. And I'm worried about things that I haven't been worried about in a very long time. Scott's gone for work, and I used to never get sad that he would leave. I was always just like, it's part of his job, and it's what he has to do, and it's an act of love because he's supporting us and providing and being a dad, a husband, and sure, I missed him when he was gone, but I wasn't like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know how to do this. And lately when he's gone, I don't know how to do this. About a year ago, I had a dream. A silly, silly dream that never would have worked, but I wanted to sell our house and all of our belongings and just buy a motorhome so that we could be together every day and go on adventures and do whatever we wanted. Could you imagine the 6 of us in a trailer? I love our kids. I love my husband so much. I want our life to be as easy as possible. Mostly I want it to be worry-free. Mostly for my kids. Absolutely, wholeheartedly, just for my kids. I just don't want them to... I don't want them to worry. I know I'm being incredibly vague and nobody's sick, nobody's dying. Not currently, anyway. A long time ago, my dad gave me and Scott one of the greatest pieces of wisdom that he's ever given me. And it was during a time when we had first moved to Georgia. I think probably before we even started blogging, and Scott got laid off. And I immediately went to, oh shit, and I talked to my dad, and I was like, I don't know what it's gonna mean, and I don't know how we're gonna make it. And my dad said, what's the worst that they're gonna do? And I said, I didn't understand what he meant, and he said, it's not like anybody's gonna come and take your kids. Like, that would be the worst thing. And I know that's still true. I'm just having a hard time believing that, I guess. Because lately it really feels like the worst thing that could happen is that I fail my kids. Or if I were to fail my husband. All right. I had my mental breakdown for today. I'm going to pull myself together. And I'm going to go about my day. I'm going to try not to yell at the kids. The house is a mess. They're on spring break, and they fully took advantage of it yesterday. So I let them know that today is not going to be that day, and they are going to have to remedy the situation that is our downstairs living area. So I'm done here if this ever makes it to the internet. Thank you for listening. And probably also, I'm sorry, because that's not what you come to this channel for. Probably any channel, honestly.